Just 15 minutes before the concert was set to begin, Taylor Swift's dog started barking frantically in the backstage area. The animal wouldn't go near anyone, constantly pointing toward the stage direction. The security team considered the dog's behavior normal until they found someone who shouldn't have been under the stage. MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, with its 82,000-seat capacity, was eagerly awaiting Taylor Swift's Eras Tour concert. This was the most important stop of the tour, and the eyes of the world's media were on this night. While final preparations were being made in the backstage area, Taylor's loyal companion Austin was also in his usual place. Austin, a 3-year-old golden retriever, was a specially trained support dog that Taylor had kept by her side at concerts since 2021. He was professionally trained to reduce stage stress and provide security support. Thanks to Austin's calm, controlled behavior, Taylor could perform more comfortably at her concerts. At 7:45 p.m., just 15 minutes before the concert was to begin, everything seemed normal. Taylor was doing her final costume rehearsals, musicians were tuning their instruments, and the technical crew was performing final checks. In the stadium, 82,000 people were excitedly waiting for Taylor, but Austin was behaving differently. The dog would normally remain calm before concerts, but this evening he was restless. Austin was pacing around the backstage area, constantly looking toward the stage and growling softly. His ears were perked up, his fur slightly raised. "Austin seems a bit tense," said Taylor's personal assistant, Sarah Chen. "Maybe he's affected by the size of the crowd." Taylor tried to pet Austin, but the dog wouldn't calm down. He would approach his owner, but then turn back toward the stage, looking anxiously. "He never behaves like this," said Taylor, frowning. "Austin's instincts are always right." Security Director Marcus Thompson assessed the situation. "Maybe he's disturbed by the technical activity under the stage. Final sound checks are being done there." But Austin's anxiety wasn't limited to just sound. The dog was trying to go toward under the stage, becoming more restless each time he was prevented. At 7:50 p.m., Austin's behavior reached critical levels. The dog was now clearly barking frantically, focused only on under the stage. The normally extremely disciplined dog wasn't listening to anyone's commands. "Something's wrong," said Taylor firmly. "Austin doesn't behave like this. He's never panicked like this in dozens of concerts over 3 years." The security team tried to calm Austin, but the dog persisted, constantly pointing to under the stage. He even tried to pull Taylor's costume at one point, attempting to lead her under the stage. Sarah Chen analyzed the dog's behavior. "Austin seems to sense the presence of someone who shouldn't be there. Dogs are very sensitive to foreign scents." Meanwhile, stage technician Jake Miller came down from the stage. "Strange," he said. "I heard a noise under the stage a few minutes ago, but I couldn't see anyone." Upon hearing Jake's words, Austin became even more excited, as if saying, "Exactly, that's what I've been telling you." At Taylor's insistence, the security team decided to check under the stage. Marcus Thompson and 2 security guards followed Austin down to the technical area under the stage. Austin led the security team directly to a specific area, under the stage, in an area where normally only technicians should be present. The dog pointed to a specific corner. "No one was working here a few hours ago," said Jake Miller. "This area is only used as equipment storage." Austin walked determinedly toward that area and barked insistently about the small space behind the wall. When the security team illuminated that area, they were shocked. There, in a corner where he thought no one would notice, was a man dressed in black hiding. The man was approximately 30 years old, unrecognized, and had no official permits. He had no identification or ticket that would allow entry to the stadium. Even more suspiciously, he was carrying a mysterious bag. "How did you get in here?" asked Marcus Thompson while taking the man into custody. The man didn't answer, but what was found in his bag was much more alarming. Inside were homemade explosive materials, a timer trigger system, and stadium plans. "This is a terrorist attack plan," said Agent Sarah Collins, an FBI expert who was urgently called. If this plan had been executed, thousands of people could have lost their lives. Thanks to Austin's early warning, a potential disaster had been prevented. The security team and FBI agents swept the entire stadium. No other suspicious persons or objects were found. But should the concert continue, Taylor faced a difficult decision. 82,000 people were waiting for her, and tickets had been sold out for months. But had the security risk been completely eliminated? "Thanks to Austin, the danger was detected in advance," said Agent Collins. "With additional security measures, the concert can be safely performed." Taylor looked at Austin. The dog had now calmed down and returned to his normal behavior, as if saying, "My mission is complete." "Thanks to Austin, we can safely celebrate tonight," said Taylor. "The concert will continue." The concert started, albeit with a delay. When Taylor Swift took the stage, Austin's story wasn't yet known by the public, but Taylor gave special thanks to her dog in her opening speech. "I want to thank someone special who ensured we could be here safely tonight," said Taylor, pointing to Austin standing at the edge of the stage. "Some heroes don't fly with capes. Sometimes they run on 4 legs." The crowd didn't fully understand the meaning of Taylor's words, but they applauded Austin. The dog stood proudly on stage next to his owner. Austin remained calm throughout the concert. The danger had now passed, and he had performed his duty perfectly. The next day, Austin's story leaked to the media. Headlines reading, "Taylor Swift's dog prevents terrorist attack," echoed around the world. Austin became the hero of millions of people overnight. FBI Director James Matthews made a statement. "Without Austin's early warning, this attack could have turned into a major tragedy. We will consider new protocols regarding animal security support." Animal behavior expert Dr. Jennifer Parks explained Austin's success. "Dogs can detect chemical scents that humans cannot perceive. Austin probably smelled the explosive materials and sensed the danger." Taylor Swift wrote praise-filled words about Austin on social media. "Austin wasn't just my friend, he became the protector of 82,000 people. Real heroes sometimes come in the smallest packages." After this incident, Austin received not only the title of Taylor's support dog, but also official security consultant. Animal support was included in concert security protocols. The new security approach, called the Austin Effect, involved using trained dogs at major events. Other famous artists also began acquiring similar security dogs. Dr. Sarah Mitchell, a security expert, made her assessment. Austin's success showed how valuable natural instincts can be alongside technological security systems. In Taylor Swift's subsequent concerts, Austin was always present at the edge of the stage, not just for moral support, but as an active security officer. Today, Austin is part of the official security team on all of Taylor Swift's world tours. The dog has a special security badge and VIP backstage access privileges. "Austin is not just my best friend. He's the hero who ensures my fans' safety," says Taylor. "He saved the lives of 82,000 people that night, and he's not even aware of it." Austin's story became the perfect example of cooperation between animal intelligence and security protocols. The dog is now recognized not just as a pet, but as a professional security expert. Before every concert, Austin carefully scans the stage area. The security team trusts his instincts and takes the dog's slightest warning seriously. "Music is the power that brings people together," says Taylor, petting Austin. "And Austin is our silent guardian who protects and secures this unity." Austin wags his tail as if saying, "This is my job," because real heroism is protecting those you love and those who love them. The stages light up, music plays, and Austin is at his post, always ready, always vigilant, always protective. And 82,000 people get caught up in the magic of music, never knowing they experienced that night safely thanks to Austin.